Yo, what's up? I wanted to call this I Don't Want to Know. But, kind of. I actually had two polls I wanted to do today. I wanted to do a poll about hooking up with people from offline. Just to see how many people, like, do it or think that it's all right, or how many people are concerned about it but don't, whatever. Just, like, real talk. I think I'm gonna still do that because that's the kind of question that people would not want to answer directly and for people to know. So I'm gonna put it. Oh my god! I just realized I burped on the mic. My bad. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have bad digestion right now. I had a hernia that's been, good Lord, giving me hell, and the stress does not help. The stress does not help. And my little double trouble is double stress. Plus, my mom comes over with my brother, who is another fucking child. So I'm just not getting better. It's not stopping. That's why I be on here just like, shh, just leave me alone. Like, because I just be on the verge of blasting up on somebody, and I really don't want to do that to my kids. Because there are times where my mother did the quote-unquote bitch hat thing with me, and I still don't like her completely. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen your hat change too much. I don't really, I mean, I hate to say that about my mom, but it's true. So, guys, I'm making French fries for the little ones. Let me put this poll up. The poll and... So, I decided I'm not doing no 25. I'm not doing no 25 for your fighting match. I'm not, because, like, first, I'm not really into it. And in terms of being into you, I mean, I'm into you, but I'm not into your fight. And, I mean, like, it's just stupid to me. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. I want to be that girl that goes after the guy more, but I'm not, like, and I be feeling like I'm missing something. Like, in high school, I was never that girl either. I was a virgin till college, so, like, I wasn't beat trying to run behind nobody to give him nothing, no. Matter of fact, the high school sweetheart I had, he's actually in my inbox now. I don't know why. I don't really believe him either. It's like I know I need to grow in this way, so I'm trying to grow in this way. And like I said, the shit that Lady T went through shows me that it might be worthy of discussing this online. Maybe. So yeah. I'm not doing no 25 for his fight. I don't, like, why? Why are you pressing me, bro? What is the jig? Like I said, I'm sure you have other people paying. Why are you talking to me about it? Matter of fact, I know you do. Because I know you're not broke. And the type of content that he does, I know he gets paid. So that's not the issue. I don't know. At this point, it's like I almost need to be convinced to care. Well, not to care, but, like, convinced to, like, stand out more with him. I don't know. I mean, I guess he probably just, I don't know. Part of me is like, did you just put me in a fan box? Have you, like friend zone, like fan zone me? But yeah, you're not Blueface, bro. Although I kind of wish he was fighting Blueface. I suggested that, and his manager was like, nah. I was like, well, if you're going to Cali anyway, shoot. No? Can't tell me the Blueface money ain't good money, right? Damn. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm making homemade french fries. Chicken. Ow. Italian chicken and broccoli. Yeah. So that is all. That is all, you know. Hold on 1 second. If I can you gotta get unstuck. I'm tired of waiting for this shit to unstick. It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I froze the potatoes, the french fries. And some of them got too frozen. They stuck in the ice. So, yeah, but those actually look really good. Nice and golden and crispy. Put some salt on them. A little salt and pepper. Anyway. Yeah, I gotta stop talking to that dude. I have to. I have to stop talking to that dude. And if anything, make myself more present in New York. That's what I believe. Because I have not made that step. And truth be told, like I said, with using my actual degrees, I don't believe that online is too effective until you meet in person, really. My baby in your tummy, but it smells yummy. Why are you smelling food 2 rooms away? Oh, it's got her nose open. Would you hook up with an interest from online? I would like for this question to stay up after I go live. Because right now it's like nobody in here. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody will come in this next hour. Trying to at least stay up for an hour. Yesterday I did 3 hours. I didn't mean to. It's just I was having fun. That song had me hype. Actually, both of them songs had me hype. And the topic had me hype because it was just so stupid. Like, hey, viewers. So please, if you can, vote on the poll. Again, this is not what the whole conversation is going to be about. But I would like to know how many people would and how many wouldn't. Just out of my own curiosity. And then my other that's my hey. Hi, wow. How are you, mister? How are you? What you doing here? What you doing here? Oh my God, what did I do? I feel like I did something bad. I don't even want to say your name because I don't want nobody to know. Why are you here? Oh my goodness, talking about I'm here. LOL. I bet you, shout out to you. I bet you get to have that little presence wherever you go. Yo, do me a favor. Put Plotter and Snoopy in there, like as an actual leprechaun and a little Snoopy dog. That'd be funny. But anyway, so I'm talking about online relationships because I was somewhat involved with someone. Well, actually, someone involved with 2 different someones at a different time, and I was just like, is it worth it or not? Um, I basically had decided that it's not worth it. I'm in New Jersey, he's in New York. It ain't that far of a difference. Like, I could honestly, he's like, oh, well, 2 hour drive in 2 hours. Well, I mean, I understand you've probably been catfished before. Okay, fine. But I would like the man to take more of a risk. But then again, I mean, that's kind of like that Disney princess syndrome. Um, anyway, so what I've decided to do for my plans, and I just have to stick to it. That's my thing is I think about things and I have a fear of getting stuck and lost on public transportation. No, I haven't met him in person. I haven't met him in person. We've video chatted several times, and the last time we video chatted, he was like, I love you, and I love you, whatever, and like bless him with his friends, and they were like started laughing or whatever. I don't know, but I don't even know how to take that, and I think it's just best not to take it any type of way. Um, my big weakness is that I'm too comfortable by myself. Like I'm pretty good at staying to myself. I think that because I'm an artist, it gives me the opportunity to express myself a different way. And I like, working out, or I used to before I had the girls. So I know how to do shit by myself and use my energy in a different way. So I'm the type that would be single for a long time just because I don't get the signals. And that's what's happened to me in the past. And I felt bad because I realize it now. Like I was talking to my last live about how this dude used to always ask me for paper and pencils in class. And I was so busy looking at him like, why the fuck don't you ever have a pencil or a piece of paper? It never occurred to me that he was flirting with me until he met my friends. And it was like, wait, he always asks me for something? And I was like, yeah, he does. They're like, Qeeqee, he always asks you for something? Like, yes. I'm like, Qeeqee, he's flirting with you. And I was like, that's stupid. you know? So, we're not together. We've had conversations for over 4 years in private DMs and private chats, on lives and stuff, and video chats for 4 years. So, we haven't been together like that. And the other reason why I decided to open up about this is because last year I got away from him a little bit because I had somebody else that I was interested in. I spend a lot of time online because I'm surrounded by white people. I know that sounds bad, but my whole neighborhood is very white. Surfer boy, everybody got dogs and shit, and I'm like, oh my god, they all out there tanning on the beach looking like beach whales. Like that's just what they do here. I mean, hey, that's what they do here. Maybe they don't do that everywhere, but that's what I'm around. So I ain't really into nobody here. So yeah. Well, what brought you here? What brought you here, sir? What brought you here? Because I know I ate no big CC. Oh, you know what I did? I mean, I did like hashtag a few times, but I'm sure it's not compared to other people. Yeah. We can really just chit chat like regular right now. Ain't nobody here. How old are you? Yeah. Yeah, so I've been debating on if that type of stuff is worth it. And I've come to the conclusion that I can't get into it. Virtual cyber relationships. Like we gotta meet in person. This is nothing. Like, if anything, I could probably benefit from doing a dating app with people in my proximity. It more than likely won't be in this city because I never see anybody that I'm interested in the city that I live in. And I had a car accident, so I don't have transportation. So my access has been limited by that, but I gotta stop letting myself be limited. I gotta I gotta go out more. I gotta do more. Because I wouldn't want to, like, die just being by myself all the time. At least be it after a relationship or something. Not that I didn't try. Anyway. So, yeah, so guys, so I've decided I'm not paying $25 for his wrestling fight. He might send me the link anyway. If he does, I guess I'll watch it. But I really feel like stepping back. I really feel like stepping back from him. Because I don't want to be just a fan. And I'm kind of thinking maybe he's thinking to fan zone me. And I don't want to be stuck in the fan zone, you know? So that's what it is. So far, we just got one vote. Anybody else, if you're coming in, take the vote. Because I think this is a good question, and I think that having it anonymous is cool. That way you don't have to tell what you personally have done or doing or whatever, and ain't nobody in your business. Yeah, so that's it. What else did I want to talk about? There was like 3 other things I wanted to talk about. Oh, how do you feel about rejection? Would you rather have indirect rejection or direct rejection? Because as I'm considering stepping back from him, I'm thinking to myself, do I want him to tell me, nah, girl, you're not my type or whatever? Do I want him to have to tell me that? Or would I rather it continue to be indirect? And if I would rather it continue to be indirect, I have to take a hint. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it comes down to, ladies. So, and I think that a lot of times we're not honest with ourselves. I used to say, I'd rather it be direct. But with this guy, no. I'd rather be indirect because there's already been a lot of connecting between the two of us. Like, when he does, like, for example, how I'm doing this talk like this, when he does these type of things, or when he does these interviews or whatever, and whenever I interact with him, it's like sparks flying. Like, and I'm not saying that to be like braggy or whatever. You can see it because he clearly responds different to me than he does to other women that come up. He like, I come up and he starts kind of like looking around like he got to get something and just, smiling out of the corner of his eye or whatever. Like other girls come up over and he's just like, hey, how you doing? It's nothing, So you can kind of see that. And between that and then also the actual conversation, like our actual conversations have been very, very good. Like just really connecting and what's the word? On the same vibe, on the same wavelength. It would be crazy because sometimes I say something and he's actually doing it. Hey, Darcy. Please make sure you vote. Yeah, there are times I come on and I'm saying something or thinking something. He's actually doing it or saying it at the same time. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, we're literally on the same wavelength. Like, it's happened more than once over the last 4 years. I guess that's why I always kind of keep coming back to him and circling around. And him to me, too. What he does, I notice there's a difference. Excuse me. He almost always sends me an invitation to his chats. I barely click it. Barely ever. Like, over the 4 years, he might have sent me about 15 or 13 invitations to his Instagram lives or his, to be in the chat. And I've only clicked maybe about 3 or 4 times out of like 11 or 15 times. So what's up? What the hell are they playing? Man, I'm cooking French fries, chicken breast, and broccoli. Anyway, so So with this situation with him, where we've kind of been like-minded for so long, what you mean he's a cutie but a player? How you know? I mean, I guess everybody knows. He talks about that. He talks about relationships. He gives advice online actually. Um, he gives very good advice online, and he talks about how he used to be a playboy and how that's why he's okay with calming down now, because he realizes that was just toxic for him. So I don't know. I know it's funny because um he really is. I mean, at first it's funny because that's not what originally attracted me to him. I really literally just started clicking and listening to him because the shit that he was saying made sense. And it was probably about like the third video. I was like, he's cute. you know, After a while of listening to him. Yeah. And he's a wrestler, babe. And that's another thing. I'm like, why am I talking to you? Like, I don't want a guy like this. I don't want a guy who has to be Mr. Popular. I don't want a guy who has to have, fans and shit. Like, I don't want a guy who has to be center of attention. I don't want a guy who is like walking around like Mr. Hip Hop. Like, you too old for that. Like, I hate that. But that's what he is. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, but I guess that's also why I'm okay with backing away from him, to be honest. Like, just, ow, my knees hurt. Anyway. But yeah, so, oh, that's my mom. My mom's here. Let me open the door for her. But yeah, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, I know what I plan to do now. I'm not sure if it's a good decision, but my plan now is to back off. My plan is to back off, quit, leave him be. But I feel like that's a bad thing, you know? You're right. You're right about gathering my confidence. Did you hear me on Phantoms yesterday? I made the owl noises. I was acting like the owl. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's a way to get a one-on-one time before his match. But so here's my plan. My plan is to back away from him. Possibly, I haven't decided if I'm going to watch the fight or not. It's in September. Oh, okay. You have the rain jacket. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, I think that would be better. What I'm gonna do is, excuse me. Sorry, let me get the grocery. Oh my goodness.
Layla, why did you leave your book bag?
Wow, you guys spilled all those beads? No?
No, we didn't spill.
Okay, good. I'm glad they didn't spill. And I told you, don't use your hair scrunchies on your dolls. Get down.
She told me to get them.
Do you have a problem?
No.
Okay.
I didn't get all of them.
All right. It's okay. I gotta clean it up and figure out what happened. But yes, you're right. So what I intend to do is to go to New York, where I'm scared to go, because I'm so scared I'm gonna get lost or stuck on public transportation. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go for my own business, and I'll say hey when I'm in the area, and just leave that at that. That's what I'm gonna do. Now, with that plan being said, I should have to do that in a. Oh, you said I'm a charmer. Thank you. Yeah, I believe in person would be better. I really do. You're right. I remember so for my film directing class, one of the things my professor told me was like, Qeeqee, you make a huge difference in person. Get your interview when you in. And she was talking about internships, interviews. You know, this is when I was in college. And ever since then, I realized what she means. Like, I'm personable to get, what the heck did they do with these? Lord, oh my God. I just have to remind myself right now that every parent gets annoyed with having kids. It's not significant. It's not just me. This is what kids do. This is why kids get yelled at. Yeah, I really believe there's something there, honestly. I don't know if it's something there now. Well, I kind of do believe there's something there now because he acts like he is something he don't want to say. I've heard how he handles people that he doesn't want advances from. And he has straight up told people, like, don't come in my chat with that. I'm not your baby, don't call me that. You don't love me, don't come in here saying that. So for him to turn around and say, you know I love you, I love you. That's not, I don't think that's a joke from him. And I'm sure it's not. My family is getting on my nerves. Can you hear me? Why everybody gotta come in the house right now? The fuck? Oh, y'all ain't gotta be here. Leave. My babies have to be here. But my mom and my brother don't gotta be here. But then my mom kinda gotta be here. But my brother sure don't. Why the hell are they all here? Can you hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me whispering. Come here, girl. Let me whisper in your ear. Okay, so I don't know if you heard me, but yesterday I was in Phantom's chat and there's this Melissa, the OG person who everybody said is probably Melissa 37, which I think it is too, because she said, I've been in this sector for 7 years. And I'm like, I remember Melissa 37 saying that. And she was acting as if she was just such a strong Al supporter. And don't talk about the Al, you're just jealous, you're just mad. And I want to say, and then I was looking and I'm like, wait a minute, if this is her, if this is Melissa 37, you're not even on good terms with Al. So, like, you're really just trolling to troll right now. Which I kind of don't blame you because stuff gets boring and that's what people do. But, yeah, so, look, I need you to hold me accountable, girl. You hear me, sis? Darcy Dukes, sis, I need you to hold me accountable, please. Within August, damn, should I do it after? I don't know when I'm gonna do it to meet him. I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Because I feel like I said, it should be that I'm going there for my business like I've been saying I was going to do for the longest. Going ahead and just be like, hey, how you doing? I'm in the neighborhood. There she go, her baby talk, my mom. Where the heck is the other bag these little ballies were in? All these hair accessories, and now I can't find the bag of them. Oh my God. The 37 is somebody who Maggie actually got mad with. I forgot what it was about. But she was also in the chat saying, you're just jealous of Al. And I was like, please, ain't nobody jealous of her. She's jealous of me. She don't know me, but I bet you she would be jealous of me. Oh, they can tell time now. My little 6, 7-year-old. So, yeah, I think that is the do. I think that's what we should do. You know what? I know when it'll be. I know when it'll be. I know what I'm gonna do. So, since you can hear me, let me whisper to you, right? They go with their dad at the end of August. The twins are going with their dad. That is when I should go to New York. And even if no one's there, I'm gonna still go take a picture and say, hey, I was here. You know? I gotta say, the timing's kind of lining up on a few different things. The timing be lining up on purpose. You wanna know something else weird? So someone in one of the Krishan and Blueface chats mentioned that there's a bulk, the buck full moon or something. And I was like, what is that? And when I looked it up, the weird thing is that the full moon that's happening now, it's a full moon in Aquarius. And I'm a Leo and my birthday's coming up, right? He's in Aquarius. Like, Yes, thank you. And thank you so much for keeping me accountable. Thank you for keeping me accountable, girl, because I punk out. That's the thing. I'm so comfortable just being me. I don't feel sad being me. I don't feel sad being by myself. And I'm too comfortable. Because you ain't got to worry about nobody else's schedule. You ain't got to worry about looking like nothing, you know? But I can see how I can get trapped this way. I can trap myself in a bubble, which is not good. So I'm not trying to do that. Especially, I don't have to. I'm just doing it kind of out of habit. Like, my habits are to stay alone. which is good if I was depressed, but I'm not. So what y'all eating for dinner there? Hmm? People in the chat, what you eating for dinner? What seasoning should I put on this chicken breast? Well, I think he's gonna give me the tickets to the match anyway. It's a virtual match. And I was talking to him, I was like, I don't wanna to pay to watch you online. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, this is not, I'm not into it. I don't care. I was like, even the sportsmanship side of me is not that interested in watching a virtual match. Same way I don't want to watch basketball games on TV. I'd rather be in person. In person, I'm hyped. Watching on TV is just like, I'm not caring anymore. I don't have any more Italian seasoning. Yes, I do. Yeah, but I think he'll send me the link and all. Watch and support. Glad he's met the milestone to have his match. And that's the other thing. It is a big thing for him technically right now. So even in friendship, I don't want to discount his growth, Like, I don't want to, So he said he'll send it to me. I'll watch. Ah. I don't know if you saw the previous live, but I was very live on the previous live. I was singing OPP and play a hater. Turn your head round. Lay on the ground. You've been robbed. Play a hater. Open the door. Hey, House of Queens. Get on the floor. You've been robbed. And I was saying how Maggie having like no cultural significance to anything, there's no way she would guess who sings that song. Like, the person that sings that song is a very unpredictable person to be singing that song. Play. Oh, let me tell you, Darcy. He suggested that 2 years ago. That's what I'm saying. I'm bad. Like, I be missing the target. And it's funny because I'm a bullseye shot when it comes to everything else, like target practice. But I be missing the goal on baby. Somebody tell my brother to leave. I don't want him here. And see, if Plotter was here, Plotter would know why I said that just now. Play a hater. Lay on the ground. You've been robbed. Right, you're right. HOQ, exactly. Yeah, we never met in person, but we vibe like really tight. And sis, tell my brother to leave and I'll tell you more. Somebody call his phone. Ghetto. Player, hater, player, hater. Lay on the floor. You've been robbed. Aw, shoot. You know, that's what I was saying because I don't know. For some reason, I got some bad memories of getting trapped on Atlanta Marta or something. My behind is like, I need security. I need somebody with me. But nobody would go with me to New York. My family don't want me to go to New York, but it's fucking stupid. They're overprotected, but I think they also want to just keep me under control and shit. And it's fucking stupid because I'm fucking too old for this shit. But they want to argue all the fucking times that I need to leave my house. This is my house. They don't live here. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I went up on Phantom's panel yesterday as the owl. And I said, oh, my little owl, my little owl. Oh, make it rain, make it rain. My little owl. Phantom funny. He just, when you come on, he be clicking off. And I'm like, you're not going to give me no conversation? He's just like, no. It's almost like, you almost want to say he has a dry, boring personality. But he does that and it allows other people to, you know, be characters. So that's good. Actually, it's actually good. We're eating chicken breast, potatoes, broccoli. Whew. Player, hater, player. Yeah, so when Melissa was in the chat talking about, oh, you're just jealous of the owl, I went up and I acted like the owl. And I said, oh, my little owls, my little owls. Oh. And Melissa said, I'm not a little owl. I'm an OG. And I said, no, you're a little owl. Yes, beautiful. Let me see. What time is it? Since you're whispering for french fries, 1 second. Let me see. Is there one that's done right here? Hold up. These are hot. Here. It's good? Mm-hmm.
No, so we have one more question. Do you remember those raincoats we got from the school?
Yeah, you can't have them now, though.
And what is that?
That is a Slim Fast shake that mommy made.
Can kids have it?
Yeah, hold on, wait 1 second. Yeah, in reality, I've had some traumatic experiences on Atlanta Marta, like serious things. So now that I think about it, it makes logical sense of why I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go anywhere. Like, you know, it kind of makes sense. But I have to get over that because we got to grow, baby. We gotta be wiser. Mommy, what? What'd you say?
I can't grow.
What? Oh, cool. That's a cool little circle. Yes, man. They're all up my ass all the time. Everybody. Yo, I'll tell you more about that when everybody is not here. But like I said, this is my house. I live alone with my girls. Technically, I should be kicking people out, but I'm not doing that. And if they hear me, they're going to be so hurt. No, not Victoria. Not Victoria, baby. It's Melissa dash the dash OG. I never saw her name before, but the place where she was at Phantoms and saying things she says, usually that's Melissa 37. So I think it was the same person. I made homemade French fries.
You made fries from scratch.
Okay, ma'am.
No, for real.
I did, but I didn't ask you to change my words. What? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know.
Regular fries.
Ah!
Finding a restaurant.
Yeah, and you know, that term troll, there's no operational definition for it. It can actually vary, you know. Sometimes it's a person that just has the intent to mess something up. Sometimes it's just somebody goofing around because they're bored with y'all talking about the same stuff. I think that's what she did. Because I saw she had a recent, didn't she have a recent argument with Maggie? A recent disagreement with Maggie? And she was like, girl, I ain't even been in your chat for a while, blah, blah, blah. So then for her to have another account and say Maggie's the best is weird. She's just bored, you know. Hey, so if y'all find me boring, this one, I have to tell you, if you go to my live from yesterday, that one is a lot more fun. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I ain't afraid to admit it. I had my music going. I was cracking jokes. I was loud. And it was a few more people in and out. Yeah. And I was by myself. It wasn't no impromptu visits from overprotective brothers who don't want you to go nowhere, don't want you to do nothing because they're on kidney failure, you know, that type of thing. It wasn't none of that. Hello, hi again.
I have a question.
What's the question?
Why do you make these videos?
Because I want to. They're fun. They're fun and they make a difference. They help. No, but they also help. They help situations. I could say they help people, but I'd rather say they help situations because it's not like it's healing the world. It's just that certain situations happen on social media. And I believe that me making these type of videos,
Can we walk with Anna to the store?
yes, walk with Anna to the store. It's fine. Please. All right. Whew. I'm gonna go sit down for a second. The kinetic saying. Ow, sorry. I'm sorry.
That was a call. Okay. They did move it.
Player hater, player hater. So put it in the chat if you know that song. The player hater song. Anybody? Anybody? Player hater. Turn your head round. Get on the ground. You've been robbed. Let me see. Back in he was so nice, brought me flowers and a teddy. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. HOQ. Yes, yup. See, and that's what I'm talking about, Queens. That's not the type of thing that you understand and know if you don't know the cultural relevance. Like, in order to know that song, you will either have to own Biggie's album, his cassette, or know somebody close to you that knew that had Biggie's album or cassette that would just let it play. Like, it wasn't a real track. That's like yesterday when I did the joke from TLC's CD, where she's like, I want you to I want you to pass me some tissue so I can wipe my ass. Like, you wouldn't know that part unless you had that album, you know? It wasn't nothing but the interlude. Exactly, it was a skit. So you wouldn't know that, you know? Oh, you said her and Tanika are best friends. Yeah, I don't think she's a troll, like, in the term of someone who was long term doing it or like really trying to start beef. I think she was just effing around. Like, because I also noticed everybody was saying that that's probably Melissa 37. And I went up and did that Al impression. And by the time I looked back in the chat, she wasn't there. And the chat was saying that was probably 37. And then a little bit later, I just clicked on just to see because I was not feeling well last night. My back was hurting horribly. I had bad reflux from my hernia and everything. And so I was just up because I couldn't lay straight. And so I clicked on Phantom's Live again. I was like, he's still alive? And this time when I clicked on, I saw Melissa 37 in there. And I was like, wait a minute. So you're there, but you weren't there while the OG was there. And you're there after people are saying you're the other one. And after people... Somehow they were saying something about Tanika too. I don't know why. Or they were saying that maybe the OG one was Tanika. I don't know. It's confusing. But, and I was back and forth, so I can't really give a, accurate description of that drama. But, all I know is I argued with Melissa the OG a little bit. And I said, you're a little owl. She said, no, I'm an OG. I said, you're a little owl. And then I got up on the panel and said, little owl, you're a little owl, make it away. And if you love your owl, I did that whole thing. And she wasn't there, though, so she must have left when I did that. I don't know. But, and then yesterday I played OPP because I overheard the Maggot and Rarf and Golden conversation where they were saying, what is an op? And Maggot was saying, Golden, yes, you are an op. And I was just like, all of y'all are ops. 1, 2, 3. Y'all, all three of y'all ops in different ways. And so yesterday I played the OPP song and was jamming. That's a hype song. That is like, man, it's a remix off of ABC, so it's just banging. And I heard that for Naughty Nature to get permission to have that song, they had to give like, I don't want to say 90%, but they had to allow for the Jacksons to have the royalties to OPP. They had to allow the Jacksons to have royalties to OPP. So that meant that really Naughty by Nature only got like 30% of the profit off of that song. But they didn't care because they liked the song. And I mean, it's the freaking Jacksons. Like, they're like, it's respect. I don't care. And on top of that, they went on to, do other things. So it was cool. Yeah. I played that like 7 times yesterday. Between that and Play It Hater, I was just on here cracking up. Play a hater. Oh, when I said play a hater is Ralph. And I called him Ralph on the couch. I said that's his day. That's his somebody needs to make like if you had an action figure, he'd be a Ralph on the couch. What are we gonna do today with Ralph on the couch? Hey, I sleep on the couch too sometimes. But it's just that whole thing. And I said honestly, I put it out there. I was like, yo, Ralph, you're an adult grown man. What were you thinking going over to Golden's on that couch? Like, what were you thinking? Like, I have 2 brothers and 9 god brothers, and I cannot see any of them voluntarily going to a woman's house that they met online, knowing that they'd be alone without knowing that there's a possibility of something else going down. Like, that's ridiculous. There's no way he didn't think that he was going to be jingling something. You know what I mean? Like, why did you go? And honestly, though, I don't blame him, and I do understand how he came forward and said, oh, she tried to, come on to me. You know what? You did the right thing, because had you not said that, sir, you could have been facing a worse outcry. So, yeah, you're right for doing that. Exactly. Why did he go? Yo, that's what I said. I said, Ralphiekins, you got some explaining to do, Ralphiekins. You got some explaining to do. Because why would you go there? Like, what was you thinking? If you was going to go sell some jewels, you could sell some jewels to her at a coffee shop. And you could probably get more customers if you were at a coffee shop. You went to her home for 3 days. And it makes me wonder, if she would have said, here's the check. We got our check. Here's $500. How was he going to act? And how was she going to act? Like, it's pimping since been pimping. Big pimping, spending G's. Like, don't lie to, So that Player Hater song was for him. Because I was like, you could have got robbed. Player Hater, player. Lay on the ground. Turn your head around. You've been robbed. Player, hater. Open the door. Lay on the floor. You've been robbed. Player, hater, player. Take off your jewels. You've been a fool. You've been robbed. Like, why would you risk that? On both of their ends, that was a big risk. For what? For crystals? What type of crystals? Was it white crystals? Were they crushed? Were they crushed crystals? Was it a little dust? I don't know, Ralph. I don't know what's in your van. Nobody knows them like that. You know what I mean? Oh, you did? He did, bro? I want to see that. A live stream of him at her house. Because it's weird. And then they'll be like, well, why are you talking about me? You don't like me. Because why did you do weird shit and put it on the internet? I do weird shit every day, and I just don't let the internet know. Like, I did a bunch of weird shit that I'm not telling y'all. Hey, everybody weird sometimes. You did weird shit and wanted everybody to know. That's what I was saying to Maggot. I was like, the more you talk, y'all so busy talking to create content and be popular and get views and all that. And you're talking, and the more you talk, the more you're showing of yourself. Like, you looking bad. You'd have been better just shutting up. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, I should shut up sometimes too. But this ain't one of them times, so it's not gonna happen. Player, hater, player. Lay on the floor, lay on the floor. Open the door. You've been robbed. They be on some weird shit. Yo. So yeah, so I'm scared. So on the Atlanta murder, I have had a lot of trauma, to be honest. Even actual trauma. It didn't actually take place on the murder, but afterwards I had to get on the murder by myself in the cold, alone, in the dark. Hey Cassandra. Yeah, so vote on the poll if you haven't. Vote on the poll, because I figure this is a good question, and it's a good way to do it anonymously, just to see how many of us would, how many of us wouldn't. Yeah. No judgment. Would you or wouldn't you? I'm somewhat considering it with the right person, so hey, whatever. Yeah. And so I was, not willing to talk with, but trying to talk with Lady T, because I realized, like, me and her, I don't want to say direct pole opposite opinions, but we reacted completely different in somewhat similar situations. I like someone, and I've been taking 4 years to cozy up to him. She liked someone, and kind of, I won't say she went for the gusto, because I don't know how long she was talking to him. But, so I feel like that's an interesting dynamic between her and Di. That'd be cool to, have open discussions about. Right now, she's still going through some stuff. But I feel like if we have, like, just any open conversation. We kind of did yesterday, but I was in the chat and not up on panel with her. But what was I gonna say? But I feel like Sammy and Golden have the exact same situation, and theirs came out with different, results too. So honestly, if Golden was looking to build and looking to, create, it would be good for her to team up with Sammy and talk about their whole experience. And it was crazy yesterday, because as I talked about my experience, there was a second where I was about to compare myself to what happened with T, and I was like, but you know what? I feel bad comparing myself, because that wasn't my situation. I haven't even talked about my situation yet. And it dawned on me, I had an epiphany there, where I was like, this is what she was mad at Golden about, because you had no problem overstepping your bounds with her business. No problem at all talking about it, what you would have done in her situation. But what did you do? What did you do in your situation? You know what I mean? I felt crazy sitting there at one point. Like, I didn't actually, and I stopped talking about it. I just went back to my situation. Because there's a point when you're talking about someone else's business that you know of directly, that you could contact. There's a point when you're talking about their business where you say, why the fuck am I talking about their business and saying, well, if I was you, I wouldn't have went to the store wearing pink. But I know that I went to the store wearing blue. So why wouldn't I just talk about my situation of going to the store wearing blue? You know what I mean? I did do something that relates to it, and I did it different for a reason. Why don't I talk about what I did differently? And it really was just such a, what's the word? Such a, is pretentious the word I want to say? I mean, it was phony, but it was just like, what's the word? It was phony. It was inauthentic. It was not real. It was, you're not keeping it real. You're not being honest. It's dishonest. It really is dishonest is what it is. Because how am I sitting here if my name's Tiffany, Tiffany is her name. Okay, if my name's Lisa, and I'm Lisa, and I went to the store wearing purple and got ran over by a car, and Julia went to the same store wearing blue, and she didn't get ran over by a car. when I start talking about my situation or Julia's situation, and I'm saying, well, if I was Julia, I would have worn purple or whatever. The second that I say that, it's like, why am I talking about her? Why not just say what I did? Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, thank you. Well, I have a plan. So my plan is to go for my own business, and I have to do it within the next month. Next month is my birthday month. August is my birthday month, August 12th. But I have to at least try in August because that's when my babies go with their dad for 2 weeks. So, because part of my worry is if I get lost and I can't make it back to my kids, or if I get stuck. And the thing about when I was in Atlanta is I was by myself like a lot. So yeah, that's what the fear is. Because when I have gone to New York, it was with my family, and I'm like, why do I fear that going with my family? I've gone before, but it's because I just had a lot of shit happen, a lot of trauma that happened and crossed over with being on PT by myself. Even getting a UTI because the train was late and you missed the wrong stop, and there's no bathrooms at this one location. Now you gotta wait an hour for the next one. Even that, just that type shit like that happening. So I would rather not be by myself. Are they still here? They still here. They said they was gonna go to the store, but ain't nobody leave yet. So here's the thing, right? Nana's fucking lazy, but she has a right to be right. And my brother, oh shit, here they come. Yes? What? Your beeper? What? What do you want?
May I get my book bag?
Okay, yeah. And where's the hey, lady, where's the big bag that had the scrunchies in it? The big plastic bag that had all of this in it. Where's the rest of these? And where's the big plastic bag that had that in it? Don't say I don't. No, I know you know because y'all were in here.
I was in here, but I was with these.
No. No, it's a big clear bag. Oh, don't. Why are you opening an umbrella in the house? Why do you need your backpack? I better find that bag. Player, hater, player. Turn your head around. Lay on the ground. You've been robbed. We need this money. That's such a crazy song to make. Matter of fact, Trevor, if you ain't here, you should have the Brown Suit Band do that song next. We need this money. And it should be when Ralph goes to Golden's. Player, hater, player. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh my God, thank you. See, my mom understands me a little bit. So let me tell you a little bit about my family before they come back, right? My mom's a single mom. She's been a single mom my whole life. And the reason why I know she's been single my whole life is because she's been up my ass my whole life, right? And I had two older brothers, so everybody was overprotective and stuff like that. And we lost my brother, my big brother, my biggest, the oldest brother. And it was a big shock. He wasn't sick or nothing. He just got bam hit by a car and gone. So because of that, it's extra clingy around here. Extra clingy. Extra smother mother. Know what I mean? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I live by myself, but if I were to kick them out and tell them no, not now or something, it would be a whole dramatic scene and shit. And like, it's not worth it. It's not that serious. I don't mind my family, to be honest. I don't mind them. But here, you know what's funny? They hate me being online. That's how I don't understand how Golden's mom be like online with her and all that. Because my mom, my brother, they're like, oh my God, don't say shit online. But then every now and then they remember that I can make money doing this. And they're like, oh yeah, I heard you can make good money doing this and blah, blah, blah. And it's not that I need their exception. I just need them to shut up. Like, I don't need you to accept what I do. I just need you to be quiet. Because, yeah, we are an adult. Like, I mean, I hate when people pull the, I'm a grown-ass woman thing. But, yeah, truly, I am. And I have to be. Shit. And to be honest, going to New York would help me build up my portfolio. So that's what I meant about things aligning real well, is that right now there's a class I want to take. It's online, the class, but the university is in New York. And that would allow me access to having to go more often, but also to do my degree online. And if homeboy with his wrestling and stuff like that, it's actually a good time for us to meet, because I could possibly be there more often because I have school there. Like, I have a reason to be there other than to just be up on you, which means, which I would never want to be. I'm not the type of girlfriend where I want to be all up on your ass anyway. I think it's sexy when a guy has his guy friends. Like, I don't know why. That's a turn on for me. But if I see my man playing ball with his boys, even if they're not, cute and sweaty, even if he funky or whatever and nasty, even if he playing video games with his homeboys, that's a turn on for me. Because I'm like, yeah, you with your boys? Yeah, now come here and come to me, like, afterwards. You know what I mean? I feel like it's good. That's good work time, right? So, yeah, I'm getting a little spicy for a second while the girls are gone, because they've been up my ass all day. I walked them to camp, but the camp left for the field trip, so we missed the field trip. So they've been with me all day, annoying the shit out of me. And thank God my mom took them to the store real quick. Anyway, so here's the real tea. Yeah, so being that my brother died of in a car accident, like on impact, bam, 18-wheel tractor trailer knocked his car, crashed his car, and literally squeezed him out the car. He ejected from the car out of the sunroof, which is fucking weird. It's so fucking bizarre. And he's just gone. I was so pissed when it happened. Not just because he died, but because why the fuck couldn't you just be sick? Why couldn't you just get injured? Like, why the fuck? You mean to tell me I graduate from college in Atlanta, come home to Jersey to work, and I got to go back to Atlanta because your ass got hit by a car and just gonna fucking just leave the planet? Like, there's a type of anger that comes with that shit. So anyway, that's that brother. And then my brother who is still here. He's very, I can't even think of the word right now. Well, he's fucking annoying, but anyway, he has stage 4 kidney failure. He goes to dialysis every other day. And on top of that, he's a control freak. He's bossy. And he's bitching all the time. And the way I have to handle him is to just basically not say anything. If it was up to me, I wouldn't see that motherfucker. I just wouldn't. That's just, I would be done. But my mom is somebody that I'm not done with. And my mom is close to my daughters, loving my daughters, And she has to take care of him. So, that's the dynamic around here in my family circle. And that's another reason why it would be so easy for me to settle. Like, it would be so easy and comfortable for me to just stay to my fucking self. You know what I mean? I got a sick brother. I got a clingy mother, clingy depressed mother. I got twin daughters. I got an ex-baby daddy who still wants to fuck, and I don't want to fuck him. It makes me, what's the word? Close up in a shell. Like, everybody just get away from me. You know what I mean? And it's funny because I'm a Leo. So I don't know what that means for the Leo side of me, because I know Leos are supposed to be extroverts and shit like that, but it's almost like I'm not fucking scared of them, but like I just get into a shell, because get away from me. Like, stop, leave me alone. And here's something else that's funny. I'm a Leo, a fire sign. Everybody around me is a water sign. I'm surrounded by Scorpios and Pisces. Like, what the fuck? I think they're water signs, aren't they? I mean, fish are in the water. February 28th, February 19th, and November 12th, and October 24th. Those are the birthdays that are surrounding me. And I literally feel like they're trying to drown me. And I said this to this one guy that I was talking to, who's this guy, Charlie. He's actually a somewhat friend. If he was closer and lived around, we probably would be smashing. Because we're those type of friends where it's kind of like, yeah, you still cute, come here. But his ass is in Baltimore, so yeah, there's no smashing going on. Like I said, I'm surrounded by nobody I'm attracted to, so it's easy for me to be celibate because I don't want nobody around me. Yeah, if Charlie was here, we'd be doing it. We've already expressed the interest in each other. One time, I said something like, did I say, what would our babies look like or something? He said, there's only one way to find out. Like, and he's talked to my kids and everything, but he's just not here. Shit, maybe I'll just call him. You know, a part of me is thinking about it. Like, look, next time you come in town and visit your dad, let's smash. Like, let's just do it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Shit. Because I am fucking, like, so fucking tired of not being interested in nobody here. And not to be racist, but you know what? In my entire life, I've met possibly 2 white guys that I would have been interested in. And right now, I live in a city full of white guys. Full of them. White guys and Mexican guys. And I'm not into any of them. I don't want it. I gotta get out of here. Give us free. I need to go. I gotta go. Take me out of here. But see, I gotta be honest. That's a part of like that Disney princess syndrome. Well, come save me. Somebody come take me away. That's why my ass gotta get on a train. I'm saying, like, and that's what I was trying to say. Like, I didn't want to say it when my mom was here. Because basically my family unit consists of people who speak fear into me. You know what I mean? Like, stop, don't fuck up my plans before I get to do what I need to do. I need to do it. Shit. To be honest, half my family's from New York. My dad's family is from Brooklyn. So to be honest, I should be in New York. But I'm not, and I haven't been. I've been sheltered and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. But that ain't nobody trying to hear that now. I'm trying to make money. I need to make the money that I need to make. Shit, I'm seriously, I put up there, I don't know if y'all saw, I said I was going to sell feet pics. I am going to, but I ain't going to sell them on here. I'm going to be on an official website selling feet pics. I got to get a pedicure first, and I'm going to do that shit. You know why? Because I can lift my foot above my head and suck my own toe, and I know that shit's hot. Hell fucking yeah. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like putting some feet pics out and getting paid for my toes. And y'all ain't gonna know shit. Y'all ain't gonna know the name, and it gonna be none of your business. Ain't none of your business. But hell the fuck yes, I will. And I gotta get a mask. I need one of them masks like vampy, like a wolf mask or some shit. So that way they don't see me. Or just a cute little masquerade mask, whatever. Yeah. Yep, put my foot above my head and suck my toes. After just getting the paint and be like moaning like, oh, yes. I'm sucking my toe. Yo! I'm doing that shit, yo. Ah, man. It feels so good to just be me right now. All day, I've been like shut down. I be shutting down. And part of it is like, yeah, I'm a Leo, and whatever the fuck sign my mom is, she overshadows me to a certain degree. I've always felt like that, even growing up. Like I had dance lessons. I took about 7 years of dance when I was younger, and my mom is a dancer type person. Like, she likes to dance. She took professional dance classes when she was younger. So she would be like very into the dance class and shit, and then she would like kind of like outshine me, and I didn't want to do it. Like, you kind of fucked it up for me. I don't feel like I don't want to, do the moonwalk that way anymore. You know what I mean? Like, my mom's fucking doing it. But so I am currently a fire sign that is being suffocated by Scorpios and Pisces CCs. Let me go back in the chat. Yeah, I honestly, I'm pretty sure he likes me, to be honest. Because when I think about how he reacts to females who I've seen flirt with him, he be shutting people down. Don't come in here with that shit. Like, matter of fact, I'm blocking you. I'm not your baby. I don't know you. Like, he be doing that shit, that type of shit. So for him to be like, yeah, I know you like me, and not like, but it's okay, baby. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to back away from him. I'm going to take my ass to handle the business that I should have fucking handled a few years ago. Because if I would have done the shit I was supposed to do 2 years ago, we would have met 2 years ago. But I didn't do it. My ass got scared and I punked out. I was scared I was going to get lost on a fucking subway. And I'm still scared to get lost on a subway. So I want to make sure I find a way around getting lost on a subway. Like, I'm going to have to make sure I have enough money for like a Uber or something. Or like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know I charged up my taser and we ready, and my taser looks like a cell phone, so you ain't gonna think I got a taser. You gonna think it's my phone. You gonna walk up onto me like, play a hater, give me your phone, and I'm gonna say, hell fucking no. You've been tased. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Bexley went out playing basketball with boys. His little cheer. Yes, exactly, right? Yeah, I think, and maybe that's what it is that cheerleader kind of fetish type thing. I don't know, but I love that. Like, that's when I see you with your boys and your men's in them, and you're not up on my ass all the time. It's kind of like, yes, you're doing your shit, I'm doing mine. All right, it's like it builds up anticipation, kind of, and then by the time you get back to me, I want to rip off your gym shorts, like. Yes, you are funky and smelly, but I love you, and we both gonna get in the shower, like, like that. And that's why my feelings have to be right for you, and that's why I know my feelings are right for this guy, and that's why I'm like, with him, I would prefer indirect rejection. So if he didn't want me, I really don't want him to tell me he doesn't want me, because I feel too much already. So even if he didn't want me, I would want him to just, act like he ain't got nothing to say. So if I'm honest about that with myself, I don't want him to get to the point where he has to tell me, bitch, leave me alone. I don't want him to do that. So since I don't want him to do that, I need to back the fuck up on my own. Even though I have backed up the fucked up on him more than once. And that's the funny shit, is I was in a whole separate situationship for a year last year. And I wasn't checking my DMs or nothing. I wasn't checking his comments. I wasn't checking his lives. I was purposely staying away. And I had about like 7 or 9 times where he went live on his IG and he had messaged me, and I did not go. So this time when he did it, I went. And I didn't really have nothing to say, but I went up on his panel, and that's why we were both like laughing or whatever. And then when I dropped down, he said, I love you. And like, said he had to go, and he was literally going to go play ball with his boys. So, hey Luna, hey baby girl, sorry I didn't see it right away. So we got Luna, Cassandra, Darcy, House of Queens, my sisters up in here. Girl, do y'all know we had Trevor Green up in here for a second? I don't know where he went, but I was definitely not entertaining when he was in here. So I kind of hope he's listening in the bushes right now because now I'm entertaining. You know, I was not fucking entertaining when he was in here because I had my twins already in the house at the time, and that would have been cool if my girls was here, my twins was just here. That would have been fine because they was in a room. They wasn't paying nobody no mind. Lo and behold, I'm cooking the French fries, and here's my mom. Knock, knock, knock. What the fuck? You here? Okay. Now you ain't been here all day. You want to come when I'm doing my live? All right, all right. And she comes in with her bags and her keys and shit. Next thing you know, here comes my brother, and I'm like, oh my god, why are you in here? So, yes, Trevor, I hope you're in the bushes. And I hope you like the show. I don't really, I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking forward to being a cartoon. I don't want to be. Although you do a good job of it and being funny. But, like, I don't have a place in the shit. Like, I don't have a place in the drama, honestly. I'm not directly connected or related to any of these, characters. Not really. I mean, like I said, kind of with Ralph. Me and Ralph used to do karaoke in Discord. But Ralph ain't the reason why I left. I left because of his hoes. I left because of Ralph's groupies. Ralph's groupies has ran me out of the Discord. And I took it and I left and I said, fuck it. Fuck it and fuck y'all. Like, because I saw the situation where it was going to be like a do you like him type shit. And I didn't really like, honestly, he reminds me of my ex, Ralph does. So I wasn't too hyped up on wanting a man. I'm pretty sure he's related to my ex. I swear to God. He knows Kashif. He's from Camden. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows Kashif Daniels from Camden. They got the same story. It's weird. They have the same story. Ain't no way they don't at least know each other from school. But anyway. So I don't really have like that much of a connection with him. Because I jump ship. And the funny shit is, though, he keeps saying QQ it is, QQ that. QQ nothing, nigga. And you know damn well it wasn't QQ. Because if it was QQ, somebody would have talked about the karaoke and shit. Ain't nobody talked about that on you, so you know it wasn't me. Duh. And I finally came out about it because I was just fucking tired of him. And I saw how he was using my name to verify his other lies. Like, he was using the excuse of, and QQ was there too as an excuse to verify his lies. I'm like, no, I fucking wasn't. I was not on Zonat's panel. I was not on Maggie's live. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I was not there. And he had me tripping out for a second, wondering if I was there. And I'm like, no, I wasn't. I wasn't. I left shit alone. Like, I was gone. I was on TikTok being goofy. Like, I haven't been able to do my art the way I want to right now. I had to move a bunch of boxes and shit. I hurt my back. Oh my God. So Luna, do you know who sings this song? Player hater. Open the door. Open the door. Lay on the floor. You've been robbed. Player hater. Take off your jewels. Take off your jewels. You fucking fool. You've been robbed. You know we need this money. I don't know all the words, but now I gotta know all the words. I hope y'all still here, baby girls. And thank you for voting. Thank you for voting. Again, we're asking this question not to debate. We're just asking this question to see what people really think.
Money.
It's not up to debate. At the end of the day, it's your personal choice, personal decision. You know, sometimes the time is right, sometimes it's not. Sometimes the person's right, sometimes it's not. Hey, you know we need this money. All right. I got stuff off my chest that I couldn't say around my mom, my children, and my brother. So now I can chill out for a little bit. So if y'all want to chime in about something, we can chime in on it. Woo. I got yelled at by Vampy. I don't know why, but I don't hate her. I'm just chilling. Like, she said, and don't know Bookie but me. And I said, oh, okay. I laughed. I know she had to have laughed after that. But like, did she really go? Yes, I went. Yes, I'm going. Because you know damn well I don't mean nothing bad by it, and I'm not going to argue with you. I love you. I love you, Johnny. Ooh, they stole some french fries. This is why I don't never have enough fries by the time you get dinner. And I bet you all three of them did. My mom, my kids, and her sister. My kid's sister, meaning both my twins. Player, hater, player. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Open the door. You've been robbed. Player, hater. Take off your jewels. You fucking fool. You've been robbed. You know we need this money. I might play it. Before I play it, again, while my girls are gone, I'm going to ask you real quick. Do you want me to do something? Chat? Is there something you want me to do? Chat? You want me to do something, chat? I want you to do something, chat. You know what I want you to do? I want you to pass me some tissue so I can wipe my ass. Oh. Oh, I'm having a good little snicker. A good little snickerdoodle. You know, we need this money. I'm so tired of my daughters making a mess on top of the mess I already got to clean up. Like, how the fuck am I ever going to fix shit? Y'all keep coming in here, living in here, putting shit everywhere. Stop living. Stop moving. Why are you breathing? Your breathing is taking up space. Where's the remote control? I'm turning on Play a Hater. The song. Because I got to learn the lyrics now. That's Ralph's song from now on. You know we need this money. And funny shit is, again, I'm pretty sure he knows that whole damn song, probably. Because that's his era, that would be his culture, too. Same shit with OPP. That's another reason why I started playing OPP. Because I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way y'all both from Jersey sitting up there and not talking about, you down with OPP? You down with OPP? All right. I'm playing Play a Hater. Y'all here? I don't know. But I'm going to play it anyway. Damn it, where'd it go? Shit, what is happening? Oh. I'm going to play a Hater. I'm going to let it play on its own while I wash dishes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. You got to monitor what your kids watch. You have to. Try to do better. We can all do better. Hell, we can all do better. They weren't looking at nothing too bad. It was just one of the cartoons fell down and his butt was up, and I'm just like, what were y'all watching? But it's not that bad. It was a cartoon. It was a joke. They're 7. I guess that's funny. You know. I'm gonna let this play while I do dishes.
Good evening. And for my last hit, I'd like to take you back to the class. Turn your head around. Lay on the ground. You've been around. Wake up. Open the door. Lay on the floor. You've been around. You know we need this money. And that's good. You should just roll with me. Let's go together on this robin spree. We'll make money. Turn your head round. Take off that crown. You've been round. Wake up. Open the door. Don't cry no more. You've been round. You see, there are two kinds of people in the world today. We have the players, and we have the player haters. Please don't hate me because I'm beautiful, baby. People that talk about me, but my crew's so deep, you can't do a damn thing to me. Open the door, lay on the floor. You've been right. Wake up, wake your ass up. Take off your chains, you fucking fool. You've been right. This is a robbery.
My chat seems frozen.
I'd like to take you back to the class.
But if you cannot see the poll results, I will have you know that 75% of you who have watched me at this hour agreed that they would hook up with an interest from online. Now, I don't know what 75% or what 25%, but that's what it is. I might stay on for a little bit more, but my family does not like me on the phone or on the internet, honestly. My daughters be like, Mommy, why are you on here? My mom be like, oh my God, it's not good for you. So, yeah.
On this robin spree, we'll make money. Turn your head round. off that crown. You've been wrong.